Hello viewers, welcome back to Mom and Just Moment Talk Show. So today we have an interesting guest on the show, and guess what, you'll be very excited to catch up with our guest for today. He's going to introduce himself and what he does exactly, and the topic for this discussion is about encouraging children to read. So with that being said, sit back and catch up on this interesting take. Saya, welcome to Mom and Just Moment Talk Show. We're happy to have you. Sir, can you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mrs. Chukuma. Hello, all viewers. I am Season Bele, a school library advisor in Ugu District. Ugu District is an educational district in based in Portsheptone, and one of the very successful districts in reading promotion as well as library services. So I'm based there where I'm rendering advisory services. I'm actually a school library advisor.
Wow. Yes. You're welcome to Mama Jessa.
Thank you.
So we're talking about encouraging children to read, because more often than not, children spend more time on the phone and the TV. And there's a saying that readers are, how would they say it? Readers are, they make a difference in the society. Yeah. When you read, you gain knowledge. Yeah. So why is it important for children to engage children in reading habits from from the start, from an early age?
Early reading is very important because reading is one of the foundational skills for any for any living person. Yeah. So if you can't read, the future is doomed.
Wow.
So in Sisulu we have the saying that says "Libunjwa liseva," which simply means the early reading programs is ideal for molding. You see, you mold the child character while she is still flexible to be molded. You see, yeah. So it's very important because also readers who have mastered reading in early ages also perform very well academically in their subjects.
That's true.
So reading in early ages is very foundational. Very important.
Wow, thank you so much for that. We would just like to know what are the likely factors that affect children when they don't start this reading, when it's not inculcated in the family. What are the likely causes?
Yeah.
Let's first discuss the likely factors and then what effect it will have on them when early reading is not introduced.
Yeah. One of the causes is the culture in the society. You see, reading has to be a culture. It has to be made a culture. It has to be a lifestyle for every child. Because, the reasons why some of our children or some of our learners struggle in schools is the lack of motivation of reading in their homes. Yeah. Another reason could be the lack of facilities. The reading materials.
Absolutely.
Yeah, reading materials. And also the illiteracy. That notion of the belief of the parents for these children that because the parent did not go to school or is illiterate, so he can't play a role. Yeah. And I want to differ with that, and I want to encourage actually every parent, illiterate or not, can play a part in promoting reading. Absolutely. In making
encouraging
them. Yeah.
Wow, thank you for that, sir. And what are the likely effects it will have, like on the children, if it's not inculcated in time? The reading abilities, reading programs. What likely effect could they have on children in the future?
Yeah. The effect could be poor performance academically in class. It could be lack of interest as one of the effects, lack of interest in attending school, consequently resulting to school dropouts. And school dropouts largely contribute to the crime rate in the community. In other words, if the community fails to cause the children to read, to cause the children to go to school, the same community is preparing the children
for
negative
crime. Consequences.
Yeah, for social ills. Yeah. So even in their homes, the economy, they can't earn a living because there is no one to bring in
income.
Yeah, income. Yeah.
I love that.
So in short, these can have also economical and social
and economical effects.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you for that, Tiksa. Just the last question. You mentioned that the community will be affected. So it's not just about the family. Now, what can the community do to ensure that they encourage this reading habits in the lives of children around the societies?
Next week, the schools will be opening on the 15th. I know that due to the COVID outbreak, since last year, there is that rotation of learners. They rotate as they go to school. But the community also knows which child does not attend school. The community should make all those children that are of school going age to go to school. It must be made compulsory. The community, any community member, should be worried to see a child not going to school unless the child is on a rotation program. And so the communities have to change the mindset. Change the mindset. Forget that actually non-attendance of school has nothing to do with poverty of the families or the community.
That's true.
Everything is free now at school. The fees are not paid. There are no fees paid there. Children are given free food. They are given free stationery. Education is free, just 100% free. Yeah, so we really have no reasons why not to send our children to school.
Thank you so much.
So we strongly urge the communities to stand up on their feet and ensure that all the children attend school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a very interesting tip. I'm sure you have an advice for parents and people looking after children, parents and guidance. What they could do in encouraging reading habits and reading abilities in children, because having mentioned that readers are born to win, and children do better in the future when this is inculcated. So you might have one or two advices for viewers that are watching as parents.
Yes, my advice to all the parents, to you all viewers, is that every day when the child comes back from school, there will be something to read. Make it a point that there is something to read. If the school did not provide books, or if the school does not have a library, one weekend when you go to town, instead of buying KFC, why not buy a book?
I love that. I'm guilty as charged. So
why not buy a book? The KFC will be forgotten tomorrow.
Absolutely.
The following day, but the book will be
there for it.
Yeah. And we also need a word of encouragement. Parents, stop scolding children. Stop talking negatively to your children. They want us to, the parent is there to bring hope to the child, to the growing child. Your children are the future of this country.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we expect that. We also encourage you to please talk very positively about education. If possible, you also lead by example. Read a story. just a page. Read a story to your children before they sleep. Tell them a story in a fairy tale. Sing to them. Make fun. a home should be a warm place to be for the child.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. We really enjoyed having you on the show. And I do believe that viewers, I'm sure you're blessed. Drop your comments, your take home, and any questions you have for him, please drop it down and it will get through to him. Until then, see you next episode. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.